The storm had swallowed the entire campsite by midnight, but the loneliest thing standing in the darkness was not the cold rain or the broken trees. It was the small tent where a tired father held his sleeping son and wondered how much longer he could survive carrying the weight of the world alone. Outside that fragile shelter, a woman who controlled his future stood silently in the rain, hiding a secret that could change both their lives forever. The company's most powerful executive had walked away from her warm cabin, her expensive clothes, and her carefully protected world. She had stepped into the muddy field where the workers lived and found the one person she never expected to see fighting a battle far greater than any business challenge. Inside that small tent was a single father who had lost almost everything but still refused to lose hope. Before we continue this emotional journey, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of compassion, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel Kindness Space. Your support helps us share more stories that remind us humanity still exists. Daniel had always believed that hard work could rebuild a broken life. Years earlier, he had been a young man with dreams of creating a happy family and building a secure future. But life had a way of changing plans without warning. After losing his wife to a sudden illness, Daniel became both a father and a provider overnight. Every morning, he woke before sunrise, prepared his young son's breakfast with tired hands, packed him a small lunch, and left for work carrying a heart that was still learning how to live with loss. He worked as a construction supervisor for a large development company that was known for its demanding schedules and strict expectations. Daniel was skilled, honest, and dependable, but he was also invisible to most people above him. The executives saw numbers, deadlines, and reports. They rarely saw the exhausted father who stayed late to fix mistakes he did not make or the man who skipped meals so his son could have enough food. When the company announced a major project in a remote area, Daniel accepted the assignment because he needed the extra income. He knew the long days would be difficult, but he also knew his son needed him to keep fighting. The project required workers to stay at a temporary campsite far from the city, and Daniel brought his little boy with him because he had no one else to leave him with. Life inside the camp was not easy. The nights were freezing, the days were exhausting, and every small comfort from their old life disappeared. Daniel transformed a simple tent into a home by placing his son's favorite blanket on one side, keeping a few old storybooks beside his sleeping mat, and making sure the child always felt safe. Even when his own heart was breaking, he smiled for his son. The person overseeing the entire project was Victoria, the company's young and successful CEO. She was known for her intelligence, discipline, and ability to make impossible projects succeed. Many employees respected her, but few felt close to her. She had built walls around herself after years of disappointment and betrayal. To the world, she appeared fearless. Behind closed doors, she carried a quiet loneliness that nobody knew about. Victoria arrived at the campsite expecting to find problems. The project was behind schedule, and rumors had reached her that some workers were not following company standards. She planned to inspect everything personally and make difficult decisions if necessary. But during her inspection, she noticed something unusual. While other workers complained about the conditions, Daniel quietly helped everyone around him. He repaired equipment, encouraged younger workers, and made sure nobody was left struggling alone. Victoria watched him from a distance and wondered why someone with so little seemed to give so much. That evening, heavy rain arrived without warning. The storm damaged several parts of the campsite, and many workers rushed to protect supplies and equipment. Daniel immediately stepped forward, helping others before worrying about himself.